Good morning once again, everyone. It is the WXCO Morning Report on 98.9 WXCO, online at WXCO.FM, mobile devices, and Alexa by searching WXCO, and on the Civic Media app. The time is 8:23. It is a nice start here in north central Wisconsin. We've had these pretty consistently recently, fair skies, some haze as we've seen, and the temperature stands at 63 degrees. With Ian Welsh, again, I am Chad Holmes. In the first hour, I hope you were with us as we had an opportunity to speak to Alicia Hoffman. Again, Miss Marathon County, Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's right.
More importantly, doing this very special event on the 16th of this month. It will be at the Athens Elementary School, as she's going to be, and she is currently raising supplies for area families who are, getting ready for the start of the new school year. And sometimes we forget that there are those families and those kids that have a hard time getting the notebooks, getting the backpacks, getting the new sneakers, getting the pencils. And I mean, when you think about the list that's involved in getting ready for school,
It's a long list.
There's a reason that these places have back to school sales, because there's a lot of things that you have to get. And it's really heartwarming, because we talk a lot about things that are going on that make you a little annoyed, or at least make me a little bit annoyed.
Yeah.
But to have something like this, where somebody is actually doing something good, and a young person at that.
Mm-hmm.
So coming up when the show is done, a little bit later on this morning, go to WXCO.FM under our news section. You can every day get in very convenient form, our WXCO news update, usually about 10 minutes long, to get you up to speed on everything going on in the news. And also part of that segment is our WXCO morning report. And we have 4 segments, 7.5 minutes each.
That's right.
During the course of the morning. And we put it together in one podcast. So you can listen to all 4 of our segments over a 2-hour period within half an hour. So every day. And then we also, when you click on it, there are notes about the show, about what we talked about during our local segments. And in those show notes, we will put the information that you need in order to make a donation. And again, it doesn't have to be much. It just, if you get a couple of notebooks or get some pencils, pencil case, backpack, whatever it may be.
Every little bit helps.
And you can contact Alicia Hoffman and to be able to, do your part to do something good. And
do it for the kids.
Yes. During this time where you feel a lot of, I think, stress, there's a lot to be concerned about in our world.
Indeed.
But if you're able to do something to make one child or one family's life a little bit better, make them look forward to the start of school.
Yeah.
And hopefully that would help in their studies during this coming year. And who knows? And once they're aided by somebody like yourself, they'll do it for somebody else. It's called pay it forward. And again, so check out our show notes for the WXCO morning report. And if you missed it in the first hour, you can listen to it as a podcast as well. And then if you can, contact Alicia Hoffman and make a donation. Speaking of which, we're going to have another, I think, really nice story to talk about tomorrow morning in the first hour at the very least. Who knows? Nice. It may go even longer than that, because we talked about a couple of weeks ago, there was a GoFundMe for Wausau East. There was a teacher at Wausau East, Laura Morris, and she passed away in 2024 after a battle with cancer. And to honor her memory, one of the teachers and coaches at Wausau East, Ken Smith, has started the GoFundMe to create a scholarship in Laura Morris's name. The scholarship will go towards Wausau East high school students who have been or are being affected by cancer. And of course, within a family, I think almost everybody, in one way or the other, whether it's through family members, whether it's through friends, whether it's somebody you know or work with, has been touched in some way by cancer. And especially if you're somebody that's going to school, and if you're somebody in your family's battling cancer, if yourself has had to go through it as a child.
It's really tough.
And it's such a two-pronged good thing that Ken Smith is doing. Number one, to remember. And I believe this at the deepest root of my soul, that when you remember somebody, they're still with you and they're still within your community.
I believe that too.
When you talk about them, when you bring up the wonderful things they did or the kind of person they were, that continues to keep them in our lives. Yeah. So that's number one. And then number two, to give a scholarship to one of these Wausau East students who's battling cancer. So tomorrow we will be joined by Ken Smith. And also we are expecting, and it's not for sure at this point, but possibly the sister of the name person in this scholarship, Laura Morris. Laura Morris's sister will join us through StreamYard. That's the plan at this point. So it's really, I think, something that you'll want to tune into. We'll talk about Laura Morris. We'll talk about why Ken Smith is doing this, and hopefully talk to Laura Morris's sister as well about, her sister and the positive aspect that she brought. So again, I hope you can join us tomorrow morning, 7:22, for that very, very, I think, important discussion. The time is 8:29. We will have our number for the day coming up in our final segment. See if Ian can turn it around after a rough week last week.
Start of a new week.
There you go. But coming up, we have an information update, and then we'll send it back to Pat Kreitlow as Mornings with Pat Kreitlow continues here on 98.9 WXCO.
You irritate me, my friend. This is no social crisis. This is you having fun. Get me burn my son. This is true. This is no social crisis. Just another tricky day for you.